probably something that you even know like better than we do, because we keep our focus on like Bitcoin native layer tools and native technology. What we found interesting yet, and this is maybe like the key to understanding monetization and accrual of value on the Bitcoin technology stack. So if you are looking for like one or two insights from this presentation, so this slide is probably like one of the two possible takeaways. What we've been seeing is that in EVM-based chains, there is a number like of attempts to bring scalability solutions on in addition to EVM chains that create like fragmented siloed liquidity pools, because these scalability solutions are sort of competing on the technology approach and on the adoption side, whereas on Bitcoin technology stack being developed more like the internet stack of protocols. Everything, like every developer effort is actually concentrated on like solidifying layer one and layer two, such that it becomes easier and over time like less expensive to build using Bitcoin scalability layers, and all the liquidity in the Bitcoin scalability layers is kind of like belongs to the same pool of liquidity, or at least is like interchangeable through swaps with native Bitcoin security models, such as like atomic swaps. So without the need to do liquidity bridges or like sophisticated smart contract logics um, to access global liquidity that as we're seeing is being like largely concentrated on Bitcoin in recent like years and recent months especially. There are still a number of technology challenges that are in the process of like being addressed or like not fully addressed in the Bitcoin space, and this is definitely where the like Bitcoin ecosystem and startups building on Bitcoin can learn from like Web3 and other ecosystems that have like a more like focus on consumer products and user experience. But again, like previously, there was kind of like a gap between what Bitcoin technology was able to like deliver in terms of user experience in connection with like liquidity and like non-custodial user experience, and this gap is now like reducing and closing, allowing more seamless satisfactory user experience enabled by like today's like technology on the Bitcoin stack. So what is this is probably like the second most useful takeaway from this short conversation is as we see Bitcoin maturing as an asset class and becoming more and more like a way to store value. So we see business models around Bitcoin custody and making utility of Bitcoin as an investment asset, such as by taking loans against using Bitcoin as collateral. So we see like custody and collateralized loans as basically the most natural business models evolving around the Bitcoin ecosystem and becoming the primary revenue drivers for really scalable like mass adoption products, both on the consumer side and on the enterprise side. We see like a lot of people are watching the experiment that MicroStrategy is involved in like accumulating one of the largest Bitcoin custodies in the public enterprise space, but also a smaller business custodying Bitcoin can take advantage of Bitcoin price volatility to kind of take out loans and extend runway or like have a source of bridge capital through treasury management strategies that like in the end rely on a custody solution that would kind of support integration with capital providers, enabling Bitcoin collateralized loans. Another interesting area is conversions of Bitcoin as an asset class with such an asset class as real estate, which has kind of extremely different liquidity characteristics, with real estate being almost illiquid and Bitcoin being like almost liquid by being traded 24/7 on like major venues globally. So I could only add that like Bitcoin collateralized loans in combination with real estate could be another like quotes $1 trillion opportunity, but like really large opportunity for business model innovation that that kind of combines the properties of these two asset classes in products that could be desired by most people who seek exposure to real estate or who use mortgages for financing real estate purchases. As Bitcoin continues to emerge as an asset class and as an ultimate source of collateral, we also see Bitcoin technology stack emerging as financial infrastructure primarily for micropayments through like Bitcoin layers such as Lightning Network, and also for settlement, like almost instant settlement for value transfer, including both Bitcoin, stablecoin, and tokenized assets on the technology stack such as Liquid Network.